Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weisside. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And you know me, I love to bring you good opportunities, especially when it makes a difference for somebody who's really trying to get back on track. When they have a second chance and a second opportunity, that's what we're all about. Welcome back to the program. Hester Serrano. Hester, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thanks, Keith.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Joining her is Miss Laura Fungi-Rougeau, who is the Business Service Representative for Region 3 Louisiana Workforce Commission. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And I would give you all of Hester's stuff, but we'll just call her the Reentry Program Manager for now. Yeah, absolutely. So Hester, you came on not too long ago. We talked a little bit about the Second Chance Career and Resource Fair. Let's just talk about how exciting this is.
So it's very exciting,
right?
Because it is the opportunity that my department has to actually do a community give back. Because while we always look for those second chance opportunities for the population that we serve, we also want to be able to give back to the community and make sure that events like this are open to the public. So I was fortunate enough, Laura Rougeau and I actually formed a kind of a joint effort. This isn't our first one. We do them as often as we can with the Louisiana Workforce Commission to bring you both the career fair with those job opportunities and the resources locally so that people can get the resources that they need as well. So we're really excited about it. We have two fairs next week, one in Houma and one in Thibodeau.
Right. So let's put that first QR code up. Let's put the QR code and let's let people know, Laura, what this will bring them to.
So this is going to bring them to a Google form where anyone interested in participating in the career fairs at either the Thibodeau location or Houma location, they can request to register for that in this QR code.
And be involved in that. And speaking of, bring up the flyer, Jen. That way we can let people know what they can be involved in. So it's the Second Chance Career and Resource Fair. As Hester mentioned, it is going to be one at Terrebonne Parish on Tuesday, April 25th. That is from 10 to 3 at the Municipal Auditorium, which is 880 Verrett Street in Houma, Louisiana. Again, 10 to 3, 5 hours of second chance opportunities for people, which is just awesome. And then they're going to do it again in Lafourche Parish on that Thursday following it, April 27th, from 10 to 3 again at Harangue Auditorium, 310 North Canal Street in Thibodeau. And so the QR code there is for?
So that will take the individuals that are interested in attending the job fair looking for employment. That'll take them to our Hire website where they can search for the list of different employers that are going to be in attendance and resources that we'll have there. And this event is open to the public. So it's not just for justice-involved individuals, it's for everyone in the community.
Yeah, because, quite frankly, there's some people that need a second chance who haven't been incarcerated. Right?
Absolutely, 100%, 100%.
So I love the fact that both of you were able to think about, okay, this is important. How do we go about doing it? And y'all were able to come up with some really unique ideas about how to do this. And you're doing it twice in 1 week, which, that's a gallant effort to be able to do that. And so I love the fact that it came to be. And this is one of those things that we're really excited about, bringing people to this opportunity where we don't want them to see you again in the parole system. We don't want them to see them again ever incarcerated
or at all.
Right.
If we can be proactive about it.
No, we want them to see you at these things.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. But if we can be proactive for those individuals that are on that cusp or have never been in trouble, we don't want them to be in trouble. We want to make sure they know the opportunities are there. Of course, we want the second chance individuals there as well, but we want to be both proactive, reactive, cover all of our bases for the community.
Yeah. And so, Laura, we've got a lot of people involved in this. We got a lot of different options for people to look for employment right now, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a multitude of industries that are involved. We've got our local hospitals like Terrebonne General, Thibodeau Regional. We've also got the shipyards like Bollinger, Edison Schwest. We've got like AutoZone and Enterprise Marine, Cardiovascular Institute. So, a long list, up to about 60 vendors we're going to fit in each venue. So
wow.
Yeah.
See, and that's so incredible because, quite frankly, there's opportunities here, but people don't always know about it. So how do they find out about it? Well, they do it through us. So, Jen, let's do that again. Put the flyer back up. I want to start with the flyer this time. And so if people are interested and you've heard this and you really want more information, Terrebonne Parish on Tuesday, April 25th at the Houma Municipal Auditorium at 880 Verrett Street in Houma. That's from 10 to 3. Then that's on Tuesday. The Thursday will be in Lafourche Parish at the Harangue Auditorium at 310 North Canal Street in Thibodaux. And so if you're interested, you can go to that QR code and you can look for some of the vendors that are going to be there with that QR code to find out about some job opportunities. So now I want the other QR code, because if people hear this and they're interested and they want to be a part of that, they can go to this QR code, fill out an application, and be a part of the process.
Right, and register as an employer or a research provider using this QR code.
This QR code. Either way, they have an option to be able to do that. And so for all those people that are just listening, because most people listen to the show and don't always see the show, because people are like, oh my gosh, that's your voice. So they hear my voice, but they don't always watch, which I understand completely. And trust me, you want to watch today because the set is much better looking than it normally is. But for those people just listening, let's find out, let them know where they can call if they want more information. Laura, if you want to tell them where they can reach out to.
Yeah, so you can reach the American Job Center at 985-876-8990 for any information, and they can direct you to whether you're a resource provider or an employer or a job seeker.
Okay. And keep watching HTV, because we're going to air this more than once, and let people know that they can be able to watch that and check on that. They can do that over the weekend, even if they want to use those QR codes. But if they don't want to do that and they still want more information, Hester, let's give out your email address, if that's okay.
No, absolutely. And she's put it up on the screen. It's hester.serrano@la.gov. And just shoot me an email. I'll redirect that where it needs to go and get them the information that they need.
I appreciate it. Hester, Laura, thank you so very much. Thanks for giving people a second chance. And even for those people that don't know that it's time for them to have a second chance, they will have that as well. Yes. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Keith.
you.
All right. And that will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.